Stuff energy. Ooh, for these energies you allow, agree, 3 layers, as above, so below, anger entities, shame, guilt, hate, victim, refuse, why me, 3 layers. No, our permission is no longer assumed. So much light is anchored in the earth at present, and you, my friend, my being, you are light yourself. So, we reject these energies. 3 layers of unwanted energy can only lodge into your field by thoughts, words, and physical and emotional agreement. So these energies that you're allowing to attach, that's how you allow it. But if we're going out in public, what are we going to do before we go out? We're going to sit down for 10 minutes before we go out. This is for empaths specifically, who after they get home from being out in public, they just feel, you know, like, so you're going to put in something in place to prevent that from happening to you, from people coming into your energetic field. And I mean, it's a reality. You got to think about it. Everybody's thinking different feelings, doing different things. Have your little bubble around you. And okay, so we're going to imagine blowing it out from our heart space, tipere, blow it out, just call it your heart space, and it's just going to be this huge bubble. Color it whatever color you choose for it to be. So in this moment, so I hear you're following a path of purity. You're a visionary. You trigger people. Trigger people into what, I'd like to know? Is it action that you trigger people into? Your honesty threatens them. Rejection. Enjoy the rejection. But we're not rejecting ourselves. The smash burger coming up. But anyway, enjoy the rejection. It's usually a piece of shit. I'm pretty sure that, you know, like, if you were supposed to be down here doing something and you're on your path, whether or not anybody listens or not is not really the point, because maybe the whole point is that you're teaching yourself. You know what I mean? And if it triggers people that you're doing that, well, you know what they can do with it, don't you? You want people around you that can, you know, you've got to have your own confidence, your own enthusiasm. But if you're going to be around other people, you can uplift them with that. Smash burgers. You can uplift them, you know. How can you help them? How can you deliver value? Like, I'm learning to love people. I've met some real shit ones, but I think I've always loved people. I can't even say I'm learning to love people. I love people. The good ones, the bad ones, the everyone. And can I just say something? This is going to be an unpopular opinion. However, with the duality aspect, I'm going to say, from having somebody that looked very much like the devil coming to me as a child to tell me off, to tell me not to go do something naughty the next day, confirmation, that noise, random noise behind us, the message I'm getting is, it ain't the devil, it be the people, okay? That God created the devil, so keep that in mind. He didn't create the devil for any other purpose than to uphold the laws of the universe. So if you can be tempted by the devil, if you can behave in devilish ways, it's like, the message I'm getting, and it's really clear, it's just like, rich people be doing some fucked up shit, and it's not me, it's them. It's like, if anybody wants to turn around and go, oh, I wasn't guilty of it because I was possessed, that was, oh, okay. I think it's because she's on medication, honestly. I think that's what medication gives you, that, you know, oh, I'm depressed, so I'll take this medication, and then it turns you into a soulless motherfucker that claims to be attacked by demons, but the truth of the matter is you've got no morals, and you think you're being in charge of other people's lives when you're just not. It ain't demons that need to be rebuked from you, it's your morals that need to be improved within you. You know, like you can see these people lying around, but look, I don't doubt that it happens in some ways, because I do energetic clearings and things like that. All I'm saying is don't go to the one up top and say that he's responsible, because he ain't responsible. The only thing he's responsible for is offering you that choice. If you choose to take it, you will deal with his minions, and he's there to hold you accountable. Let's not forget where he fell from, whose realm this is. Like, please, people. Anyway, moving forward, I'm not going to harp on about the devil. Nobody wants to listen when you're talking about demons and shit. Oh, she's crazy. She's talking about demons. But we've got to face it in this life. And it was particularly because I saw somebody write on one of my posts, oh, you're not responsible if you were, inhabited by a demon at the time you did it. No, you fucking are. You let yourself get inhabited by the demon. Don't you worry about that. You'll be held accountable when the time comes, because there is no forgiveness for wanting a demon to overtake you so you could feel powerful in that moment and do what you wanted to another person's soul. Okay, like think of a Barbie. Think of a wild Barbie. And this is unrelated, I guess, just because we're talking about SA. Think of a wild Barbie getting broken down, okay? And when children are SA'd, their soul is effectively broken. And that is what you're looking at with a wild Barbie that gets broken in by some proud redneck. Sorry, I love country people, but I would just have to say that breaking the soul of a horse cannot be something that you can be proud of. Anyway, so I'm just trying to help and deliver value by mocking the people who break Brumbies, okay? There's a certain amount of the soul that gets taken away and lost in that moment that this abuser was first abused by somebody claiming to be overtaken by the devil. They weren't. That was the human's choice to go that dark, and they did. And they probably had guides that came and joined them at that time. And possibly we are having interference from ETs who, let's face it, there's a particular race down here that like to feed on something that's created in our bodies. And I have remained stoic in my adult life in terms of fear. When presented with a ghost, you will have no reaction from me. Like, it will not be fear. It will be nothing. But it will also be like, how the hell did you get in here? Because I haven't seen one in age. It's been a few years to me at this point in time. I decide, energy-wise, who gets to be in my energy and how powerful my energy is and what I've seen and what I will continue to see because I believe it. And what you believe, so be it. Yoda said, there is no try, there is only do. So, going with his assumption, there is no power in my world that is stronger than my own energetic power. So anyway, we're talking about, I've jumped from topic to topic because I pressed pause earlier, so that threw me. But I was talking about energetic shielding. So before you're going out, 10 minutes before you go out or 20 minutes before you go out, put your shield up. And so what we're doing is we're blowing a bubble. And look, you can have it coming from the top of your head out over your body. Make it whatever shape, whatever colour you want. And visualise it. And we're going to put an intention inside this bubble that any energy that comes into contact with this bubble does not penetrate through the bubble. Any negative energy that knocks into this bubble while I'm out and about doing my things that does not enter my bubble unless I decide it's okay. And all negative energy is just instantly turned into the pure light of the divine. Love. It's turned into love. Anything that requires further transmutation, because it'll be automatic, the transmutation. See, I'm a transmuter. We are actually all transmuters. So you can transmute the energies. Wow, I keep getting interrupted when I'm trying to give this information out. So yeah, anything that is going to penetrate this aura will just instantly return to love and delight. Transmutation of any lower dense energies is actually, you don't even have to be a transmuter to be able to do it, because if you think you're not a transmuter, you're not going to be, because as we've just said about Yoda. Anyway, with you putting this energetic protection around you, just visualize it. Or just, if you can't visualize, just imagine it. If you can't imagine, just put it there. The power of the word. The word was spoken and the word was good. I've got to get that Bible. Yeah. There. But it's at the start, isn't it? God spoke the word and the word was good. Yeah, I remember it from a rave. Anyway, don't get me wrong, I had to read the Bible when I was a good old Catholic girl back in the day. However, I only remember Hail Mary and Our Father. So, outside influence created opportunity. What was the result? Let's find out. You were protected in this bubble. Okay, so anytime you go out into public, it's any energy bouncing up against you is just going to be going to your room, and know that if you're going to, if you know Jesus walks with you, allow him to allow the alchemical transmutation of the energies. He's not against that. Okay, I don't know how they've manipulated it into the Bible, but the people that know and that created the Bible, which was originally from scriptures that were thousands of years old, yes, but they have been transcribed by other people and they have been interfered with and fucked with. Let's not pretend they haven't. So next time you invite me to join a group that's called a religious group, first of all, why? Why would you do that? Thank you for welcoming me. I assume it was only to mess with me further. However, if I was invited into that group for good purposes, what I can say there is thank you very much. Feeling the love, especially when one of the first things I read, you cannot believe just some of the Bible, you must believe in all of it to be a Christian, a true Christian. Well, maybe, but where's the divine feminine in it? How could you say that crystals that come in from the earth, that God's earth, you're talking about God's earth, there is crystals and minerals and things in there, and you're trying to say that they're evil and just don't even go there. The devil himself is laughs at that. Like, come on. Anyway. Moreover, stretching. You're talking about stretching the body as evil? Okay. Righto. Number sequences. Yes, they are from the devil. They're not necessarily from the divine. And yes, some of them, some of them are from the angels. But if you've been a right fuckwit, you're going to see them all the time. Why? Because you're getting fucked with. And whether it's by the light or the dark, and trust me, the light ain't playing in the light all the time, especially if you piss them off. Like people say, well, love and light, you've always got to be in love and light. Oh, she thinks she's spiritual. What's she doing being a big bitch? People will stand up for themselves, and if they don't, they're doing a disservice to themselves, even as spiritual beings. Yes, the core center of it all is love. But you can love somebody from afar. Just the way you are, baby. Know your worth. Know your worth, man. Because people will walk all over you if they can. Trust me, I know. I had it happen. You are worthwhile. Are you ready? Your healing work has upgraded. Why have you avoided your gifts? Is there somebody there avoiding their gifts? Hired an investigator. Turned out he was a part of the club. Sorry. These are downloads, okay? So if I get a message, I write it down. It doesn't matter what time of the day it is. If it's the middle of the night, I will pick up, write it down, go back to sleep, whatever. It doesn't matter if it comes in the middle of the day. I've always got my little cards and I'll write them down. Activate magnetizer. Instead of perception, start making your outlook to perspective. Syncretism in daily actions. Law of assumption. Assume the reality as being so just as you wish. Desire plus intention plus self will get you everything that you want. Some karmic names. I don't think we need to worry about them now. In narc families, the scapegoat. You've got the scapegoat, the sacrifice, the golden child, parents who abused each of you and each other and run bullshit to keep you all separated in case you work out their bullshit by speaking. Scapegoat is normally the truther. You were a dragon rider and planet defender, a warrior of other worlds. And these people are these beings that will come and stand at your side now and fight for your good and fight to make sure that you're not at a disadvantage. Even when you look alone. Oh, that person's all alone. We can fuck with them. Oh no. Call it the Watchers. I don't know. The Watchers, I've got a feeling. The Watcher spirits are the ones keeping an eye out, making sure that no natural laws are being broken. And if they are, they know that they can go for karmic retribution. Like, they know they will have all the information at the time when divine justice is called. Oh, I didn't know it, but apparently, as a divine being, calling divine justice reverberates across the planet. So I implore you all to do it. Go back to one of my videos a little bit earlier on in the piece. Do it. I'm also going to put out a clearing as well, another energetic clearing. I'll put out those. But if you go back in my, what is it, Facebook? No, not Facebook. TikTok, I've got parts 1 to 10. You've got to scroll down the screen a little bit, but parts 1 to 10, there's a full energetic clearing there. And when you don't necessarily need to understand what's being cleared there, but when you actually look at it and you go, whoa, we are influenced by these kind of energies at all times. Then we've got those numbers. Some people get obsessed and caught up with numbers, and that is of the devil. It really is. And I say that because I've got numbers written down, but that's only because I wanted to work out which of my YouTube clips needed to be uploaded on each of the channels. Because, yeah, I run a few. I've had people try to shadow ban. No, and where you're coming from, like, it's fucking known where, yeah, anyway. Don't worry. You've even got the law on your side, as it would appear. But seriously, why the law or people within it would be upholding like evilness? This shit that's going to destroy them in the world in the end. Because if you think about it, natural laws, it's got everything over your corporate fiction that you've got rolling there anyway. But just saying, I won't go into that. We have the power, calling back all our power and money and prosperity. Because you have built kingdoms, my friend. Your energy has been siphoned and has been building empires. If you only knew. So always, you are a sovereign being. You stand in your I am presence and you stand in your own power. Because if you don't, somebody else will stand in your energy. There are people across the planet at the moment that are fucked up because a few people have taken back their power. And they never thought they would. But they did. I'll go into a more conspiracy-based way. But it's not even conspiracy. It's fucking been happening. Protect your solar plexus, your root chakra will bring you fear. So, you wouldn't believe what happened. When I was under really heavy attack, they kept going for my crown chakra and going for my root. While they were maintaining siphoning from, just a little drip. I call trespass. My energy will never be used without my permission ever again in this lifetime. And I reclaim everything that was taken from me in the past. In my I am sovereignty and power, I declare that to be fact. The authorities are aware. Who in authority is using this service? Under the stairs, children, little kids locked under the stairs, controlled by some group. Oh yeah, that was a download I had. Don't come for me on that one yet, Ponce. But yeah, I mean seriously. Some of the download, I used to just hear children screaming when I came outside. Like literally could, but it stopped. Kind of when that house fire. And we were at Macca's at 5. Oh, God. I can't eat certain things from there anymore after hearing Klaus Schwab tell us what we were eating. A mocha. But anyway, I wouldn't put it past them. But if they think, obviously they think they're fucking idiots. Someone in power does. I don't know if it's Klaus Schwab or who it is. But why would they waste all that meat? More respect for Queen of Wands. Spiteful and mean to her. You got mummy issues yourself. Respect the creator. Respect all the women creators on the earth. That man will always be a failure until he wakes the fuck up. I think I'm talking about boy bitches there. But what is it? That the colour purple. Until you do me right. Until you do me right. Ain't only, I can't remember the words, but I remember her saying, until you do me right. And geez, women have really had the short end of the stick, haven't they? Like men get to say that, oh, we're going to work all day. Oh my gosh. The women that would love to go to work all day. You know what I mean? Interact with another adult. Whoa. But no, you've got these disrespectful pricks that really, and when you see men doing it, they're like, I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning because that's when they wanted to wake up and this is what I've done and blah, blah, blah. And, more power to them, but more power to people that just, respect their roles. Whatever is the chosen roles. Because that's important too, Cute stalker. No, I'm kind of cute, aren't I? No, I'm not. It's weird. Stalking is weird. Man. I do it to someone. I just needed some help, you prick. It's like when you... And, really... I'd love a cute stalker anyway. Come cute stalk me, actually. I got stalked enough last year. But a cute stalker might be different. It's kind of the ones that repulse you, that want to kill you and stuff, that turns me off. Just saying. Your mind is so strong. They did not break you. I imagine you have an elastic heart too. Still fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting the good fight. Look after yourselves. Remain faithful to the God within, the God without, and the God above. If they can't see your value, ask yourself why. Have you shown them your value? Also, it doesn't matter if they can't see your value as long as you can see your own.